Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and to another music reaction video. So today I'm going to be watching a performance and listening to a performance from an, I assume, I don't know. There clearly seems to be a band here, but I don't know if this is the name of the band or just the singer. It's Jinjer. So I don't know if this is the lead singer, it's just her, and these are just a band that she has supporting her, or if Jinjer is a band. So you guys will have to let me know, because Jinjer clearly could be just the name of a performer, but I'm not sure. So you guys will have to let me know. This was recommended to me actually in the comments of my first music reaction video that I ever did, which was Pentatonics, Hallelujah. And a lot of people in the comments, if you guys know Pentatonics, were talking about the moment when I first heard Mitch sing anything, the first time I heard him individually solo singing, and described it as being Mitch slapped. And I do think that that was the perfect representation of how I felt when I first heard his voice. And I guess this is a very common experience for people when they first listen to a Pentatonic song and are first introduced to him. And so someone in the comments, because I was saying, you know, if you guys have any other suggestions, not just for Pentatonic songs, but other artists, anything else you would think I would be cool to see me react to, please let me know. And someone suggested Jinjer, this song Pisces, and said that if you want a similar experience of being like shocked, blown away while listening to something, that this is definitely what you should go with. So, you know, I've been checking out a lot of the artists that people have suggested to me, and I haven't been disappointed at all so far. So I thought, let's give it a try. We'll see if I can be slapped again, blown away again by another artist's performance. So I'm really curious about this. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is just the singer, if that Jinjer is her, or if it's Jinjer is the band. But I'm curious to see. I don't know anything about her or them or what sort of music this is. So I'm just looking forward to getting maybe slapped in the face and startled again. So let's see what you do, what you got. Let's see what you got here. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. We have a very kind of gothy aesthetic. I like the tattoos. I like her vibe, yes. I do. Be a friend of mine who swallows suffering with smile. I drew Wait, that's her? What? Wait. What? Wait a second. Okay, alright, I've been slapped. Wait, okay, but does she have some sort of recording equipment on the microphone that's amplifying? No promises I ever give. I gotta actually, I have to actually watch her mouth and this microphone. Alright, nice job guitar guy, but yeah. think there's any sort of equipment thing. Like when you heard the last part of the screaming, you can hear this tone, the regular tone of her singing voice. You can kind of hear that inside it. Like this, you can hear that inside the scream. I think that's just her voice. I mean, it must be, right? That's why people thought I should react to this. Oh, I don't know why else. I mean, it's a pretty song otherwise, don't get me wrong, but I guess this is why they want reactions. Because what she can do is not, most people can't do that.
Swimming through the river, hold your life against the stream. Searching for a room to catch on and see the sun beam. Don't suffocate in painful tortures.
Like you can hear that kind of like echo underneath it. That. Like the pitch of her voice that you're used to, you know what I mean? Okay, alright. I think you guys can definitely see that I have certainly been I don't know if slapped is even the right term, because I was just sitting there like I was like investigating throughout the course of that video to try and figure out what the hell was going on. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. I don't know if I've ever been so, like, just utterly shocked listening to something. But, alright, so clearly it's not just manipulation utilizing technology or like a voice distorter or anything through the microphone. Like I said, at first it seemed like, oh, I mean, it has to be. But, one, if it was just that, then people wouldn't be like, oh, hey, you gotta listen to this, you gotta see this person's performance, their voice, you gotta react to it, right? Because if it was just something that could be easily manipulated with technology, that people wouldn't want to show that off so much, and it wouldn't be such a big, like, shocking thing. So, but then also, you could tell, like, because you guys saw, I was, like, honing in very carefully, and I was trying to listen, and what I could hear, I could sort of hear inside the kind of depth of the scream. You could hear like the same sort of vocal tone that you could hear when she was doing just the regular the singing, the less surprising parts of the song. So yeah, so that's just, I'm really curious about this because of course if you listen to like a lot of metal artist performances that incorporate screams into their songs, into their performances, it's not just like it's not, that's obviously that's not their normal singing voice. It's something that they do with their singing voice, where they are able to bring about that same sort of projection that you would need in a performance of a song when you're singing, that is powerful and deep, but it also adds that kind of gruff, I mean, like the growly tone to it, so it's not just your voice. But that's kind of what I'm saying. Even with the male performers that you hear doing the screams, that's what they're doing, and you can sort of hear their voice underneath it, and so that's what I was trying to listen for with her. And so I'm just curious because I didn't know. I haven't experienced hearing a woman with the kind of like because her regular singing voice isn't like super high, but it isn't ridiculously deep. It isn't like a super deep for a woman's singing voice either. So I've never seen anything like that with a woman with what would be considered like, it seems like a normal range pitch of singing voice, suddenly able to do that sort of scream that sounds like it would be coming out of a guy. And so I'm impressed by that sort of vocal control that she's able to have. I'm curious as to how one even goes about learning how to do that, if it's just something that some people are physically capable of doing and some are not, or if it's a particular like technique that anyone can do if they're trained. I have no idea about that. So if any of you guys who have experience with that kind of music or performance would like to fill me in, I'm very curious right now about how this goes about. But you guys got me. I hope this was an enjoyable reaction for everybody, because this was definitely a shocking and unexpected one for me. So I definitely was very entertained by this whole experience. So, all right, I'm gonna wrap this up here, guys. But again, if you have other song suggestions for me, either for Jinjer, again, is that just her or the band? But either that or different artists that you would like me to check out or do reactions to, please do let me know. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.